Hi, Aries. This is Jess with your March end of month 2021 general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. Aries, happy birthday. I'm excited that we're finally entering Aries season. Everything feels like it's coming in really slow. It's still coming in slow. I think April is going to be the balls to the wall energy, but we're still coming into the energy slow. But happy birthday for you early Aries out there, and to all of you, because I'm sure I'll forget when we get to Aries season. Well, April. Let's get into your reading. So some of you are letting control issues go. You're letting go of control issues and just trying to love, forgive, understand, move on. I do see that. And it almost will seem like it happens out of nowhere. Okay. Some of you may be moving out of nowhere. Someone could be moving. Some of you, your children might be leaving the nest, right? With just a couple of pennies to scratch, you'll help them out. Looks like you will be able to help the child out. You may be having issues with children and needing to support someone's decision, if that makes any sense. Trauma, challenge, unexpected events could be challenging you. Now, breakups, those sorts of things, someone passing on, just unexpected events that has been pretty traumatic for some of you guys. You still are challenged in that area. If you are employed, I see you working with intention, right? You're saving for something. You have a specific goal. You have a specific direction when it comes to this job that you are working on. You may not be the most sociable person right now. You could be completely closed off to people, and that's just because there's some things internally that you're going through that you kind of just want to go through it on your own. So you may be closed off to people around you, right? While you're in the workplace. For those of you looking for work, I see that you're becoming a little despondent and disappointed because people are passing you up. And you have what it takes. You have everything that they're looking for. So why not you? You may even be more concerned about your finances. So definitely be conservative there. You may have another couple of weeks to a couple of months before you actually land something. But try not to be too fearful or too jaded over the situation. And for some of you, try not to resort to illegal ways of making money, if that makes any sense. Oh, you don't want to give me this effort. And no, that is not the way. That's not the way to take on the situation. You do what you want to do. I'm just saying, in another couple of months, that may be problematic for you. So just be careful with that energy. I understand how it can be frustrating. Those of you who are self-employed, well, you are on an uptick. Yeah, you may feel like you just can't be stopped. You've won some type of a battle, judgment. You've landed someone that you may feel like this person is going to make me a star, or this person is a star, or I've gotten what I wanted, and now my business is going to increase. It's going to work out. Well, this is a general, so there's that. Just make sure whatever this business arrangement is with another person, or even someone proposing it to you, make sure if you're dealing with contractual agreements, definitely read it over 2-3 times. And even if you can afford to, get an attorney to look at it, because things will come back up for discussion later for you self-employed Aries. Home life looks really good. I do feel like you guys are feeling very strong. You're feeling like yourself again. You're balanced. You're in a good place. There could be, coming up in the next 10 days or so, someone who you feel rejected by, or someone who you feel a bit intimidated by. Now, this intimidation could migrate into not trusting someone, having trust issues, right? And it's asking you to let go of control issues. And I do feel like for some of you, you are letting go and letting God. Home will be your source of solace, right? Home will be your peace. Don't get me. Don't. Home will be your peace. And so, solace. Sorry, guys. That's what the name. That's the word I was looking for. Solace. Home will be a place of solace for you. And I feel that there's someone here. Ooh. So you guys there's a woman here who is going to be a helpmate to you. And this could be any woman. It doesn't matter if you're an Aries man or a woman. But this is a significant woman here that is here to help you. You may not trust the process, but just give it time. Give it time. This person is steadfast. She's rooted in herself. She's unmoved. And so she's here to help or here to teach you and help you get out of a situation. It's a process, right? It's a marathon, not a sprint. So remember that. And you guys will know what this applies to. Let's get into love. Singles. Well, the problem here for some of you is that some of you are getting over your past. Oh, sidebar. There's a fire sign woman, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, who's thinking about an Aries man here. She's thinking about you, and she had to let you go. And it's tough, so someone is reminiscing about you. I see that. Now, the problem here with this relationship for you singles or in the past love for you is you may feel like I gave my love to the wrong person, or I can't trust anyone. Trust is an issue here for you too. This is for singles. You do have people coming in pretty strong. Even if you are a male Aries, I see you kind of attracting very masculine women. Whether in their energy or even appearance, there's a masculine energy about these people. And you guys, women and men, singles, will be attracting people who is very direct. They're coming straight at you and they're very direct, or they're cold. However they're coming times 10. They're coming times 10. And that doesn't usually frighten any of you. I do feel like right now it may be a little much for you to handle, whether you just come out and say that to them, or you cut them off completely. Like they just turn you off and you're like, I'm not talking to you again. Or no, I don't want, like the energy, the boldness that people are coming at you with, it's not something that you so much want. You may have people cut you off too. This can happen to you, cutting people off. Someone cuts you off out of nowhere, or you cut them off out of nowhere. I see that too. Do know that in whatever communication that's coming to you, Aries, it's truthful communication. It's bold. It may be a lot to handle, but it is the truth. Your ex is letting you go. They know it's over. Your ex is like, it's over. I'm devastated. Yeah, I hurt Aries, or Aries really hurt me. They can't let you go, though. They're still going through the motions of court of attachment. It's still very much there. So even though they know that this is over in their mind and they've come to terms with that, they still have an attachment. And some of you just may have an attachment, unresolved issues between each other. This person could be left scarred, and they still can't get you out of their system. So they may be going through some type of withdrawal symptoms over you, Aries, or they will be. So let's look at women, Aries single ladies. You've changed. You've changed, ladies. And I feel like people who are approaching you now, they have no clue of just how much you have changed. You probably don't even look the same like you used to. There's new love here on offer, ladies, if you want it. And I do feel like you will. You're open to what is new. You're open to it. You're giving to it in a healthy way, as long as it's being reciprocated in a healthy sort of way. Some of you ladies, if you are someone who's very cool, calm, and collected, then you will be intimidating, right? Just because people really don't know how to gauge you. They feel energy coming off of you. It's kind of like Scorpio. So I kind of feel like some of you may be giving off more of a Scorpio or Taurus energy, right? That internal control that people either misread or can just pick up, and they know how to handle you. You're giving off that energy to people. So that's really nice. And I do feel like you're moving away from strife, pain, and aggravation faster than you thought. You really are. You're getting to a place of peace. You do have a couple of people, single Aries ladies, who are still attached to you. A couple of men. One person thinks that he'll always be in your life, like that she belongs to me. And the other person like, no, she belongs to me. That type of thing. So you do have suitors or people who are still definitely attached to you. But what you are looking for is someone very specific. A husband, a long-term partner is what you're looking for, is what it looks like to me. But for now, at least, it looks like you're enjoying dating and having a good time and giving your time and attention to people. I also see money coming in for you. People that want to spoil you, spend some money on you, or your income is going to increase. Why am I speaking like I'm giving a singles reading? I notice I give a lot more time to the singles. Anyway. And I guess because I go so long with the extendeds after with couples. Single Aries men, you're heartbroken. Who did it? Someone hurt you, broke your heart. You still want to go back to them though. You still want to go back to them, if nothing else for the intimacy. Everybody has needs. So some of you may want to go back because of the intimacy here, but you can't disconnect from the pain. Either the pain is looking dead at you when you see them again because they're a walking, heartbreak, or you can't really forgive them and get past what they did to you. And you can't even, so you might even be able to enjoy the intimacy is my point, because there's a lot to unpack. And that being said, if any of you men are going out to try to satisfy this heartbreak with other people, that's not going to work, because you're not going to feel fulfilled. If you try to go back to this person, that's not going to work, because it's too much to deal with right now, either for you to deal with or for them. And unfortunately, guys, I have to say that you might be going to a source of depression. But here's the thing. We talked about this, right, in the yearly Aries 2021 yearly reading. So that's in the description box below for any of you who would like to take a look of your year ahead. You might be a little depressed because you're not 100% sure, how did we get here? You're still trying to piece all the puzzles together. And the two of you are still so attached, men, single men, you're still so attached to this person that it's so easy for one of you to call each other in just by simple thought. You don't have to text or call or anything. Just by thinking, deep thinking, you call each other right in, is what it looks like. So you guys are going to be kind of hung up for a little while with this past person. And I do not feel ripping and running and jumping back out there is going to work. And you're going to realize that really quick. It's not going to work. Now, I do see you guys trying to move on past this, men, but it's not going to work. And it's not me wanting it to happen, because I love my Aries men, but it's just what you're going through. And we saw that at the top of this. Well, we saw that in December when I did the reading. Okay, so now let's get into couples, guys. Sorry, I was so long. Couples, Aries. You have a really good reading here. So I feel like for you couples, the only issue that I'm seeing here is that some of you may have a partner, and this could be you, that is putting too much energy, effort, and focus on work, career, money, the things. To which someone is like, well, damn it. I mean, should we just be business partners? Should we just be, roommates? What are we? So someone needs more love and attention. That's what I'm seeing here. And the other person may not know when they can give it to you, if they're able to. There could be some issues going on internally with one of you that you're not ready to really discuss and have a talk about. The issue here is that it looks like it's pulling the two of you further and further apart. If you're at a distance, it's putting a huge damper and a burden. I think that a visit may come out of nowhere from now, between now and Gemini season. Someone will say, well, I'm going to come to you. Let's go away. Let's do something. And that time away, whether it be on a trip together or you come to me or I'll go to you, that sort of thing, is going to definitely help with whatever the disconnect is here between the two of you. Yeah. And I see that again of like someone may do something completely reckless and crazy and say, I'm moving with me. I'll move in with you. Marry me. I do see that like out of the blue, like just let's get married or just move in. But see, the problem is whoever's doing this, they're doing it with great intention. Even if this is the trip I'm speaking of, because that's what you guys might do, is take that trip, see each other and that sort of thing. Now, if it's a trip and let's see each other, let's, go away, let's do something. Or come to me, I'll go to you, that sort of thing. That's great. You'll love it together, is what it looks like. But let's not negate the real issues here. You guys are going to have you have real issues that you need to explore, and that has more to do with being in two different spaces right now. One person's money focused, the other person's love focused, and the needs aren't necessarily being met. And that's going to be the meat and potatoes. That's what is going to make or break this relationship after a trip or visit. Now, if this is the let's marry, let's move in, haphazardly, I feel that you're going to, someone's going to regret it. Someone's going to look back and say, you know, we really should have paced ourselves and took our time here. And so, without regrets, this relationship would call for more time and attention to plan and to strategize properly so that the intention is met with a strong foundation, right? So that both parties are feeling complete and fulfilled. And that's how you start your foundation, right? If you jump into it now, it will satisfy the craving to want to be next to each other or to want to have that deep connection, which looks a bit lost at this time. But emotions, as we know, are temporary. And once it's satisfied, then you're left with, you know, the real practical work that a relationship takes to be withstanding and strong. And that's what's not happening here with one of you, if not both of you. So if you're interested in the extended to look deeper into this relationship, you can always check that out in the description box below. There you'll find all the details of what we look at in the extended, along with the 2021 Aries yearly and the website that you can set something up personally for yourself. Otherwise, if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Aries.